having an attempt to go up to the Bald Rock Summit Walk. Granite boulders now. The Arches, it says. The Arches. I just realised I put the wrong bag on. I meant to bring the drone bag. That's right, probably not have much opportunity to put the drone up. Well, at least I hope that's the case. Reminds me a little bit of that national park I went in southern WA. Yeah, I don't know how far I am to the top. I'm not even sure if I'm in New South Wales or Queensland. Not too sure where the border is. Yeah, might have a drink of water, I think. It's getting steeper. Oh look, a free seat. There's a pointy mountain over there. I wonder if that's Mount Warning. Bald Rock Summit Walk. 580 metres. It's lucky to have these little white dots here to help find your way up. So the sign there says there's been a small pocket of cypress pines, and over the years some of them still exist, only about a metre tall. Wow, there's a breeze. So look at that, look at the water stained rock. Sign up here, Balancing Rocks Summit. Dangerous area past this point. Well, I'm liking that breeze, it just rocked up. It makes it a bit easier. That granite was getting a bit hot on the other side. Well, not the granite, that's cool, but it was just getting a bit hot. Yeah, nearly there, I think. I wonder if that's Balancing Rock. The water been digging into the granite over the edge. That would be Balancing Rock. Yeah, that'd have to be Balancing Rock there. Look, a few little rocks underneath it. Just a little gap there. That's down. You can feel the lichen crunching under your feet. A few wildflowers up here. I'd say I've made it. Made it to the summit. Stanthorpe, 23 kilometres that way. Right, so Stanthorpe's through there, then the Queensland border must be just through there. And it sort of curls around again. You can sort of be crossing the border a few times in this area. So you got Tenterfield, 22 kilometres. And that'd be the Mt Mackenzie lookout over here, I'd say. But apparently this one's the largest granite monolith in Australia. I think that's what the sign said. 500 metres wide, 750 metres long. But I'll have a look at the signage again when I get to the bottom. Now, drops right over the edge. Oh, this must be the rock face walk. It said it's pretty strenuous. That was so worth the effort to get here. $8 for the car entry. I'll climb up here, but yeah, it sure was worth it. Bald rock in New South Wales. And that's Queensland through there. Oh, nearly made it down. I just remembered what it was in WA I went to, the Paronga-ups. The Paronga-ups, it was a lot like that. And that's it. Made it back. Whew. I'll grab some more water. And got the Bald Rock National Park. I'm just in the border ranges. So probably about halfway between Tenterfield and Stanthorpe. Just at the Mount Lindsay Road tank traps. These were built during World War II in 1943. So during World War II, they, because of these rock formations, they built the tank traps to stop the tanks. Well, the idea was the tanks would sort of have to go down, then come up and exposing underneath the tank. So I'm not sure these ones, if these are newer ones, but apparently these are the older ones here. I suppose the ones back there are. So this is them. These are the remnants of the tank trap. So according to the photo, there was like a gully made here or something. And there's a concrete barricade here, stop vehicles from cutting around, and they'd be rigged with explosives. So this was the main road between Sydney and Brisbane, main all-weather road. So I can see a few here. So the Brisbane line was to be the second line of defence if the northern part of Australia fell into enemy hands. So I had about 10,000 troops camped in the Tenterfield area. You can sort of see the mould they used for the concrete. They've used obviously bits of wood to make the mould. Thunderbolts hideout. Fred Ward, better known as Captain Thunderbolt, the longest roaming bushranger in Australian history. So apparently he used to sort of hold up shipments through here, gold shipments and the like, and people on the way to Thunderbolt's hideout. I don't know how far the hideout is. It doesn't say. Looks like we're getting to a bit of a cave here. I'm having that thing where the GoPro keeps switching itself off all the time again. Someone's made some engraving here. I don't know what that's all about. Well, the path just keeps going up and up. There's no sort of little sign saying where to go. So I'm not sure if I've found it here, if it goes even further. But I reckon that looks really like a bit of a hideout to me. Ouch! Bang! Crash! This looks like somewhere where they could hide horses, I think. Another good little posse under here. Oh yeah, that looks really good too. Yeah, so Captain Thunderbolt. Apparently he was pretty generous and wasn't overly bad. But then later on, the police caught up with him. I think I've just found another cave. Oh, this is the other entrance. That's the other entrance in. Up here. Oh, that's Thunderbolt's hideout. One of his hideouts. Apparently he knew the area so well. He had a lot of places he'd hide. Just managed to see this from the road. F111 crash site. Just out of Tenterfield. So 2nd of April 1987, the F111 crashed. F111 A8-128, 2nd of April 1987. So according to Wikipedia, they had a busy day. They took off from Sale in Victoria, flew up to Evans Head for some practice and also did a photo shoot. And we're going to go to Amberley, and they asked to do some other sort of training. But yeah, it was just around here where it yeah, they apparently were in a dive. It was at night, it was very dark, and they hit the ground. So I'm not sure which direction the thing was going, but yeah, this is the memorial here. Apparently, yeah, they used to do a lot of night or a lot of flying in this whole area. You know, like what do they call it, nap of the earth, flying really close to the surface. Yeah, fantastic country around here. Just picked up a new pet. Just coming into Tenterfield. Have the famous Saddlery coming up, made famous in the Peter Allen song. Here somewhere. There it is on the left. Famous Tenterfield Saddler, which you saw in heard in the Peter Allen song. Tenterfield Saddler. The building was built in 1870. Constructed as a residence in the early 1860s. So it had 50 centimetre thick walls, so I think at one stage it was a bank. Just went to a nice little spot to have some lunch, and it's covered in bats. Just heading to the called the Sunnyside Historic Bridge. It's a really unusual bridge, and it's all warped and everything, but I'm not sure. From memory, there's a lot of parking space, so hopefully there might be a little spot I can stop and get a shot of that. There it is. Wow, it's very warped. Somebody on Wikicam said it's an upside down harbour bridge, and apparently there's only been 2 made like this. Sun's in a bad spot. Heading up to Mt Mackenzie Lookout. Could be a good view from up there, just out of Tenterfield. Got cows. Morning. I'm looking for Mt Mackenzie Lookout. Have you been there? You're not facing that way. Alright, well, thanks. Somebody else. Morning. I'm looking for Mt Mackenzie Lookout. How's things? You put that tag in your ear. That'll hurt. Mt Mackenzie Lookout 4. Got to the Mt Mackenzie Lookout, just overlooking Tenterfield. Yeah, the Queensland border's through there, so sort of looking east here, so back into New South Wales, and there's Tenterfield down here. Just having a go at this Granite Drive out from Tenterfield. How have you been? Not too sure where I am here. I'm getting close to something called Mole Valley View, but I don't think I'm there yet. But there's quite a good view of some of the boulders, some of the granite. Get a free grader as well. I've reached Mole River Valley View. Some of this reminds me of Devil's Marbles. Looking at this one, just in there, draining rock. So that might be draining rock. Very interesting. Could be small bald rock. Not sure. It's been quite a good trip around the Tenterfield area, all these Granite National Parks. So I'll be heading to Glen Innes next week, and there's a couple more national parks there, so maybe a few more similar sort of formations. That was really good. I'm glad I did all that. Yeah, the old bridge and the Tenterfield there. So if you like this one, don't forget the thumbs up and the notification button and subscribe button. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Thanks everyone for subscribing. Alright, so heading off, I'll put the drain up again for the end here, and hope you enjoyed all that footage. Alright, see you next week.